The global warming heart attack, the heat heart attack, is that even possible? Well, this is Diamond Fernandez here with the Heart Fit Clinic, your leaders in heart health, and today I want to talk about the heat heart attack and is it results of global warming or whatnot. But this study that I just found, it actually talked about looking at a whole bunch of patients. I think it was about 20,000 patients from 1987 all the way to 2014, I believe the study was, and the average age was around 63. And they found that now I live in Calgary in Canada, and it gets really cold in the winter, and we get our Chinooks, of course. It's just part of what happens in this part of the world, not because of oil, but just because of the weather patterns here. And we also get also a lot of heat too. It can be hot in the summer months, and so now we're in the summer here, and summer's come among us, and they actually compared all these heart attacks to meteorological data, and they found that there's an increase in heat-induced heart attacks. So is this due to global warming, or is it due to the fact that there is a problem in the world in terms of increased risk of diabetes and obesity and hypertension, and so many more risk factors are coming out into play, which then the heat that is coming to us. And I know I just came back from vacation. I was in the south parts there, and it gets really hot and humid. And so to the person who has higher risk factors, this can be a big problem to increased risk of heart disease. So is it to global warming, or is it due to the increased risk factors? It's hard to say. But there is a problem with the heart attack. And so make sure that you pay attention to those risk factors if you are at increased risk. If you're overweight, and overweight is overweight. If you have an increased waist girth, and you don't need to be super obese to be at risk of heart attacks, but if you're overweight, obese, if you have diabetes, if you have high blood pressure, if you have these family history or risk factors, you're at risk of heart disease, then watch out for the heat and make sure you take proper precautions in the heat. And that's what another blog post I'll leave for another time as to what to do in the heat when it's out there for you. So Diamond Fernandez here with the Heart Fit Clinic, your leaders in heart health, wishing you live happier, healthier, and longer.